Right, this is Ian Scott, Marketing Manager of Suzuki Australia. I'm a DRZ lover and owner. I've had my DRZ since 2016. I've got the 5-speed wide ratio gearbox in mine and the 440 barrel, but I'm really interested in this. I'll give it over to you, Ian.
Thank you. Welcome everybody to Adventure Fest 2025. Hoping there's a few more people coming around to say hi soon. Thanks for coming and saying hi today. There's a lot of people interested in this brand new bike due in December this year. Quite a few pre-orders already through. If you want to organise something while we're here, come and have a chat with our team and we'll definitely help you out. I'm not going to bore you to tears. There's so much to tell you about this bike. She's born from the DRZ 400 range, so the S and the E, but a complete evolution. From the front to the back, there's not much that's not brand new. Whilst the motor is unchanged at 398cc, it now has fuel injection and is now Euro 5 Plus compliant, so it can make its way into world markets. I lost that? No, there we go. World markets now. Selectable ABS, full traction control modes, ride modes, everything that you'd normally see in a really, really high-end adventure bike squeezed into an adventure trail bike. So there's not much you can't do in Australia on one of these, that's for sure. If you want to know more about the bike, I'm more than happy to go in full detail, but most people have been asking me, well, where can I go? What's the headlight like? What's the warranty like? So I'll give you some of the basics. The headlight, as small as it is, and we'll do a nighttime presentation when the sun eventually goes down, is extremely bright. I'm not going to try and spoil it for you, but yeah, we'll have a look later on tonight, and if you want to bring your bike and compare it, we can do that too. This is the US spec model, so when you see me riding in then, you'll notice that the indicators weren't lit up. The Australian version will light up. So I think some of you on your Hondas, you'll notice that you've got your indicators and they turn on, they flash brighter. This will do the same thing, so very bright, very visible on the open road. We've gone for bigger brakes front and rear, so you've got more stopping power than the previous one had. We've got more torque low down, we've got more torque higher up. Yes, you might have read that it's got a little less horsepower, but we're talking minimal, and you do not notice it. Having ridden the 400E and the 400S and the 4S now next to it, this trumps all of it. Any of you have got a DR650, the minute you get a chance to ride one of these, do so. You'll see everything that you've done on your bike has been squeezed into this and some. It's an amazing package. If you've had a go on a 390 Adventure or a 300L or any of those other bikes, fantastic. This is a bike designed for all of you who want to get into off-road riding, but if you've been off-road riding, it will really reward you at the same time. I can only praise this bike. We have this one here fitted out with most of the accessories that we have available for the bike. Featured here at the moment, we've got our front disc guards, we have our hand guards. The biggest thing that most people have liked is our 12-volt adapter. So if you want to get your GPS on there, your phone charger, whatever you want to hook up to it, and they're very well priced. If you want to talk about pricing, we've got our after-sales manager somewhere floating around, and he'll do your deal probably. And our rear rack as well. For those of you with shorter legs than me, we do a lower seat. It's 30mm lower. She comes down quite far. The standard seat has a new foam inside. It's unlike any other seat I've sat on a bike before. You feel connected to the bike, you sit into the bike, you feel more at ease on the bike, longer distance, and it definitely allows you to ride longer, that's for sure. Yes, we have gone down in fuel capacity. We're down to 8.7 litres, but I can hand on heart tell you that she'll still do 240 k's to 250 very, very easily in mixed riding conditions. For those of you who have asked, yes, we do know of a few manufacturers doing other tanks. So for those of you who have seen big 30-litre tanks on DR650s and DRZ400s, we don't know what size they're going to go, but they are working on something as we speak. Along with that, Barkbusters are working on components, B&B are working on components, as well as other international manufacturers around the world, scrambling to try and get as much stuff for this bike as possible. So far, we've opened up orders to customers in Australia and we've seen a really, really good uptake so far. And we've got those customers picking up the bike in December. After that, we'll have more and more turning up, and we'll organise having more of our journalists and press out on these bikes. So you'll certainly see more and more of them out on the road, hopefully before the new year. I don't really have much more to say about the bike. You can all come and ask me as many questions you want. I can bore you to tears for hours about every nook and cranny of the bike. But I'm really proud to say this is the first time it's been out in Australian public as the only unit in the country, and I wanted to make a special appearance here with it today. So thank you all for coming and seeing it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you out there tomorrow on all of our bikes. We've got our V-Strom 1050 range, our V-Strom 650, our V-Strom 800, all ready to test ride. So do make sure you come by tomorrow, make sure you get out for a ride, compare it about what you've got, and we can help you with any questions you may have on this or anything else in our range. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks very much, Ian. Really appreciate it, mate. I've also took the V-Strom 1050 for a ride recently, and I made it all the way to Dorrigo in the day. I normally get as far as Armadale, but it's such a good bike, and you don't realise its capability riding off-road. And I actually think the V-Strom has always been the most underestimated adventure bikes. And even when I had Adventure Rider magazine back in the day, all the journalists used to say the same thing. So they're very capable off-road.
Very, very capable.
Very capable, yeah.
Very much at heart here.
Yeah.
And they're the big bike. A lot of people say they may be too big. I'd argue that. I've ridden some bigger bikes, and this is really at home, and it's an effortless bike to ride.
Effortless, yeah.
But yeah, we're more than happy to compare it, make your own opinion on it. It's worth trying out. Yeah. Big V-twin 1050, and it sounds beautiful.
Yeah. And the DRZ, I'm a big fan of these things. Yeah. All right, guys. Big round of applause and big thank you to Ian Scott. He's come all the way from Western Australia. Marketing Manager of Suzuki. Thanks very much, Ian. Appreciate your support, mate.